This video covers the installation of the VXI lens cover onto the Vans aircraft wingtip. To get started, you'll need 1/4 inch fine line tape, both 1 inch and 2 inch masking tape, X-Acto knife, 2-inch paint spreader, and the VXI lens cover. In this step, we're going to create a protective layer of tape around the outside of the lens. Open the lens cover carefully with an X-Acto knife. Hold the lens cover from the outer edges. Use 1/4 inch fine line tape and go around the outer perimeter first. Use the 1 inch masking tape and create a second layer. Ensure the entire inner surface is covered. For the third layer, use the 2 inch masking tape. Use a paint spreader or a credit card to flatten the tape against the surface and to remove any bubbles. Carefully trim the edges with an X-Acto knife. This is what the lens will look like once complete. Flip the lens over and repeat the same process for the inside ledge. Carefully trim the edges using an X-Acto knife. Using a Scotch-Brite pad, lightly sand the wingtip lens cover outer perimeter surface. For the next steps, we'll need a 1/8 drill bit, Clecos, a sanding block, alcohol, and soap-proof 2000 800 grit sandpaper, and stirring sticks. Use the sanding block to smooth out the inner edges. Pre-fit the lens cover onto the wingtip. Ensure spacing is equal on the leading and trailing edge. Once properly located, hold the lens into position. Then use the 1/8 drill bit and the lens pilot holes to transfer drill to the wingtip. Secure the lens with a 1/8 inch Cleco. Repeat the process for both sides of the lens. To define the inner bond area, tape the outer perimeter of the wingtip lens. Here is what it should look like once the inside tape is completed. Now we can remove both Clecos. Use 80 to 100 grit sandpaper to prep the wingtip bonding surface. Clean the surface with isopropyl alcohol. Now use the alcohol to clean the lens cover bonding surface. Use recommended soap-proof 2000 and apply a bead to the inner wingtip bonding surface. Using a wooden stir stick, evenly spread the soap-proof on the inner wingtip bonding surface. Once finished, you'll have an even application of soap-proof on the wingtip bonding surface. Now apply soap-proof to the lens cover bonding surface. Use the wooden stir stick to evenly spread the soap-proof on the lens cover bonding surface. Carefully apply the soap-proof around both pilot holes and also the cavities. Remove any excess soap-proof as needed. Reinstall the lens cover onto the wingtip and secure using both Clecos. Remove any excess soap-proof as needed. Go around the perimeter of the lens cover, filling. Use the alcohol to remove any excess soap-proof and to clean the surface. To properly position the wingtip upper and lower surfaces, lightly squeeze both surfaces and secure using 1 inch masking tape. Continue to fill any remaining gaps as needed. Use the alcohol to remove any excess soap-proof and to clean the surface. Use the wooden stir stick to remove any excess material. Use alcohol as the final cleaning. Now moving on to the inside of the wingtip, smooth out the perimeter bead of soap-proof. Allow the soap-proof to cure for 2 hours. Now we can remove the tape. With the soap-proof still compliant, we will do a final alignment of the upper and lower surface of the lens and the wingtip. To ensure a smooth transition, take your time and apply light pressure by using a 1 inch by 1 inch by 1/4 inch block and tape to secure into final position. Repeat this process as needed to get the best transition between surfaces. Use alcohol on your finger to blend the surface one final last time. Let the soap-proof cure now for 24 hours. Remove the tape. Use a sanding block to do a final blend between the lens and the wingtip. Use alcohol to do a final cleaning. Now we can remove both clecos. Although the tape was removed for filming purposes, it's highly recommended to leave the tape on the inner and outer lens cover for the duration of the build process. This will help ensure the lens is protected and not damaged. Use a chisel blade to remove any excess soap-proof around the perimeter of the lens. Congratulations, you've now completed the installation of the AeroLEDs VXI outer lens.